Shalom. I start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for that pushing His truth across the four corners of earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm gonna want to buy from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Just want to get this sentence going to just about the times, the great tribulation that's ahead. The great troubles, the pains and sorrows and death and mourning that's about to come upon this wicked kingdom of Esau, Edom, and upon America, Babylon the Great, that the Lord Yahweh Shai, He's going to bring great judgment to this place, man, rightfully so, all the wickedness and, the rebellion, that's going on, and just, a lot of out of order chaos and a lot of order, out of order, people out of order and the women out of order and so forth. You can't tell them shit and they know it all, and all that, and so forth. That's the pride of these people in general, man and woman, But the ones that are going to be exempt from the Lord's judgment is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, the 144,000 men of the nation of Israel, and 1/3, going to be women in there, that, going to be delivered by the man of the Lord, But 2/3 of the nation of Israel Israelites, they're gonna die on this side because they're just rebellion as hell, They're just wicked they're wicked, they wicked and they don't want to come to the understanding of the ways of the Lord, or they don't really believe, they don't have faith and it's not the truth. They don't have faith in His knowledge and truth, understanding of the Lord, But I'm getting into it. It's on 2 Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So, woe means destruction to the world, destruction unto this, destruction, to this wicked place, Esau, Edomite's kingdom, man, in this world, a lot of pain and suffering is coming, and them that dwell therein, all these wicked people, these proud people, ain't nothing but destruction, ain't nothing but pain and sorrow is coming, man, great troubles. But 2 Ezra 15:15, the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So yeah, so that's what's about to take place. When the resources and the food, the foods and so forth, food shortages, and when things start to get, low, resources and so forth, the things that you people take for, you take for granted, you take for granted in these times, you throw it away or whatever, you don't care about it as much, but it'll get to a point where you're gonna need those, you're gonna need, the resources, to come, you're gonna be scrambling to find toilet tissue, or food and water and the things that you need, keep your hygiene, smelling good, especially women, men and women in general, but those personal hygiene, personal care hygiene products, those things it's gonna be dwindling, or you're gonna have the inflation and prices going up on them, So a lot of things is gonna take place, People gonna be fighting over those resources, trying to survive, They ain't gonna give a damn about nobody, They ain't gonna care about, sparing your life or whatever. They're gonna try to, they'll kill you just to take your goods, because they ain't got it. So that's what's coming, man. People gonna be fighting against one another, a lot of hate and envy and jealousy, and so forth is about to come about, man. And especially to the men of the Lord. It's truth, man. We finna have people come against us, more and more. You know, as these prophecies unfold, man, you know, the more this place starts to go down and crumble, the more, you know, these people gonna start to look at the men of the Lord for, you know, gonna blame us for, you know, what's going on, because we prophesied and told you about the things to come. You know, we told you about the food, we told you about the famine, and, you know, and the destruction of this place, America, Babylon the Great, this society going down, you know. But, you know, we just prophesied in the words of the Lord, you know. But, hey, hate it or love it, you know. But a lot of people gonna hate it in the times to come. Only ones that gonna love it is the few that truly believe in this truth, you know, no matter what, even unto death, you know. But the 2nd Ezra 15:16, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and of course their actions shall stand in power. So yeah, you know, there gonna be sedition among men, you know, invading one another. You know, they not gonna regard their kings or none of their government officials or whoever mayor. They ain't gonna give a shit. You know, they ain't gonna give a damn. Just like that movie Purge. I think it was Purge, Anarchy. If I'm not mistaken. You know, they ain't give a damn. You know, it might be the first Purge, but one of those Purges where they got the mayor. I think it was the mayor or one of those politicians, whatever, and they killed them. You know, they strung them up. You know, on the in front of the building. You know. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be, man. You know, these people ain't gonna care about no, you know, the mayors and so forth, man. They gonna be out here trying to survive, man. You know, they ain't gonna give a damn about what your orders is and so forth. People gonna be out here breaking curfews and so forth, man. Cause once the military men come through, you know, they're gonna be shutting down shit. But still, you know, you still gonna have people rebellion trying to fight the military, you know. The UN troops, you know, because, you know, they're going to get tired just being in the house or, you know, stuck in one area. But that's coming, man, you know. But, 2nd Ezra 15:17, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. So like I said, you know, they ain't going to be able to go into, a man, you know, people going to be going to desire to go to a different part of the city, but they're going to be blocked off by the UN troops and martial law troops. Because when things start to get crazy out here, they're going to bring in the UN troops. You know, that's what they want. They want chaos. So they can bring in the martial law troops, UN troops, so they can block off the cities, man. Cut the cities off. So that way, you ain't going to be able to move, man. You can't go into this part of the city, that part of the city, you know. Especially like the rich parts of the cities, like, you know, what the richest part of your cities that you may stay in, you know, they'll be cutting that off, so you can't get to that, you know, can't get to the part of the rich people neighborhoods, you know. So they're gonna be cutting off. They already got it set up how they're gonna cut off, block off, you know, certain areas and hoods, you know, neighborhoods, so forth, that you can't move, you know. It's horrific times coming, man. And so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites just don't know that what's about to hit them, man. You know, it's coming, man. You know, it's coming. You know, it's harsh times. It's coming, man. You know, but 2nd Ezra 15:8, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, men shall be afraid. So yeah. Because of their pride, man, the city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, man. You know, and men gonna be afraid, man, those times, man. Cause it's gonna get, like I say, your toughest guys that these guys that think they tough, man. Wait till all hell break loose. Wait till all these things start to happen, man. You know, thus say the Bible, thus say the Lord. You know, these prophecies start to pass. That the men of the Lord, from the men of the Lord, from the apostles, elders, brethren, been prophesying in years. Once these things begin to take place, you're gonna know that men of the Lord been among you, you know. You know, once you start seeing, and like I said, all these places start closing down, restaurants, you know, stores not having no food, you know, or high prices on meats and milk and water, bread and water, you know. Like I said, man, it's gonna get real out here, man. You know. And then don't be surprised if the store say we ain't got no more food, man. We ran out of this and that, man. You know? And that's gonna be when, you know, people gonna be like, what's going on, you know? And then famine start to hit, man, you know. People out here starving, man. Not having nothing to eat, man. That's the worst way to go out. Famine. You might well get shot with a bullet in your head, man. Be over with, you know. Then to just pine away and not have nothing to eat. But like I said, men gonna be afraid in those days, man. People gonna be afraid in the great tribulation, the great troubles. You know, the times of Jacob's trouble. 2 Ezra 15:9. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. So yeah. So for the lack of bread, you know, with the sword, you know, they're gonna destroy the house with the sword. You know, the sword be like modern gun, or it could be an actual sword. You know, you could cut somebody with, you know. But you know, modern day gun, you know, whatever how you gotta use, whatever, you know, the people gonna use to, you know, take what they gotta get, you know, to survive, you know. And I say the military troops coming in, you know, taking whatever, you know, these foreign troops, doing the hell they want to do, you know, putting you in concentration camps, locking you up if you don't comply, you know, getting your head chopped off. That's finna come, man. The Great Tribulation, the Great Troubles, you know, that's ahead, man. You know, it's coming to the so-called, man, Esau Edomite's kingdom, into America, Babylon Great. You know, the judgment of the Lord, man. You know, and like me myself, you know, hopefully I'm part of the righteous number, and that I'm exempt from, you know, being part, you know, not be a part of the Lord's judgment and wrath. You know, his great judgment and wrath that He gonna bring to this place, man. You know, and like I said, from the apostles and brethren, you know, that's a sick brother that's, you know, teaching the word of the Lord, you know, and believing His word, you know, prophesying and so forth. Continue to believe that, you know, we hope that the Lord Yahweh shall have mercy on us and deliver, you know, and have mercy and deliver us from, you know, these bad times, man, these evil times, man. That's ahead, man, the Great Tribulation. You know, the times of Jacob's trouble. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sisakin brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters to do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua keep fighting with that. Say shalom.